approve of, but still.
So his wife is a martyr twice over, not only to other birds, but curiously to the red shirts of Manchester United.
Well, I look at birds as my life and football's a religion. I think birds means more to me than football.
What would you rather see, a Marmara's warbler or a last-minute cup final goal from Brian Robson?
Marmara's warbler.
No contest, I would
No
think.
contest.
Yeah.
The decibel level here is roughly equivalent to Old Trafford, but minding its own business on a sandbar is, we think, a Temminck's stint.
Temminck's stint, that's another classic Cly bird in May, really. Doesn't breed in Britain, it's quite a scarce bird. Excellent bird, named after Conrad Temminck, Dutch naturalist, a couple of 100 years ago.
Which would leave little to say on the subject, except for one thing. What do they like to eat, then?
In fact, he wouldn't be allowed to go out and eat that one. We've got bird records in Norfolk going back 1,000 years. Everything that was shot by the wildfowlers and that was hung up in the larders of the great houses is all catalogued, so you can actually, from these records going back 1,000 years, analyse exactly what birds were breeding around here right throughout the centuries. So in one sense, it's a good job people have always been eating these birds.
Norfolk has been a great success. The score stands at 125, and we've still got 8 hours to go. To make the most of these, Jim has hired a twin-engine Cessna jet to fly us all to Scotland, including his wife Virginia, now taking a break for the 6 young Vardamans she has at home. It's a milk run, our pilot thinks. He doesn't know yet we plan to dive bomb Flamborough Head. What Jim has ordered is a diversion to the coast of Yorkshire, where he plans to add a gannet to the list. And that's fine so long as it doesn't make its first appearance staring at us through the jet intake.
What is it? Speed
Start
of this?
looking out for any gannet now. It's getting near to the colony.
Do you see all right, Jim?
All I can say is I hope he can see the cliffs. There comes, have a look now, halfway between us and the cliffs, under the wing of the plane.
Right, yep, right on the water.
Yes.
Way to go, team. Let's go to Scotland. Is everybody satisfied?
Yes. You got them okay, Brian?
Yeah, sure.
Right.
Very good.
Maybe 1 or 2 against the cliffs now.
Whoa, I mean, go to Scotland.
As Jim forked up a gherkin, it seemed a good time to ask, just how lavish can you get in a bird-watching trip?
It is a very lavish way. But I looked out the window, saw that haze with the sun where it is, and I thought, you know, there's a possibility I could miss this bird if it's between me and the sun. But fortunately, one of them flew right underneath this airplane, very low over the surface of the water, and it just stuck out like a 160 knots speed, 1,000 feet of elevation, 2,000 feet from the bird. Man, that thing goes by.
It's probably the fastest big day observation ever made.
Yeah.
We landed in Inverness only to switch to our next piece of expensive equipment, a Bell Jet Ranger helicopter. So far, you start thinking hazily, the only means of transport Jim has not hired yet is an Intercity 125. But there are still 6 hours to go.
Just scan for eagles, golden eagles.
Yeah. Good old American bird.
Well, a bald eagle's more American, of course. But I have seen golden eagle in America.
Yeah.
There, Jim.
What is a
Buzzard.
Buzzard, hot damn. One more. In the helicopter.
Look at him.
Right below the helicopter.
Wow, 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 wow. Look at there, and both of them.
The moorland natives haven't had such a shaking up since Butcher Cumberland came this way more than 200 years ago.
Hey, Hooper Sloan.
Yeah.
Hooper, there.
Well, look at there. Hello, young fella. I've only seen 3 of them in my life. That's the 4th. All right, one more, 733. Right up on a whooper swan right here in the same river. That is the most fantastic birding I ever saw. I just got entranced looking out the window. But the idea of getting right down on the water and flying right over that whooper swan, that's unbelievably good. Of course, you got to have a fellow like Mark to find them. But once you find them, man, if they go this way, the helicopter goes this way. Can't believe it.
Hopping
it's so
over
good.
those mountains is just marvelous.
According to our count, we got 144. Within 30 minutes, we ought to get 8 more. And that ought to give us the record. And we'll just keep on running that sapsucker up until we get it to 1 million, if possible, if I live till that sun goes down.
But those last 8 look like being tough. The light is fading as we hit the northeast coast of Scotland, and a blustery wind kicks up a lumpy sea that makes bird spotting difficult. Land, though, stays unworried.
Oh, Brian, are you excited?
No, not at all. No. We take it in our calm professional stride. Yes. Oh. just a normal day's work.
He's not even cold. And all the rest of it's about to freeze till we get behind this wall.
No, it's actually pleasantly warm.
But it was the hardest, least productive 40 minutes of the day so far, with only 2 species added to the score and 6 still needed to set that new record. It's getting dark. For the first time, morale sinks a little.
No, the time is hard.
146, red-breasted merganser.
The local RSPB man turns up, Roy Dennis. He could help, he knows every bird in the bay, but the rules forbid it.
Well, they should pick up any moment long-tailed duck. There's one just flown by when they were looking through their telescopes, and also some guillemots. So, of course, the guillemot they'll collect later up the coast. But long-tail, they desperately need to get here.
How far away is it from them at the moment?
Oh, it's a couple hundred yards, I suppose. I feel frustrated.
He's also arrived in time to witness the first breakdown on the technical-logical front, as Jim's tape recorder goes on the blink.
146, red-breasted merganser. Birding, I would say. At the same time we got to get it, we also got kittiwake. Quite a few of them hanging around the colony. There were some auks there, but of course we couldn't see them. God damn.
Ah.
What have I done with my tape recorder?
Need to be recording on a previous band.
No.
No, sitting, velvet scoter.
Now he has to fall back on a primeval pencil and notebook, artifacts that in Jackson you'd probably only find in the museum.
Jim,
Yeah?
put your eye on there. It'll eventually blob up. You'll see the white flash. Black duck with the white flash on the side.
Oh, yeah, I see him. He's
Yep.
flapping his wings.
Good. So you saw the white flash on the...
You want to look,
bridge there?
Mark?
Yeah, well,
149.
Well, if we keep scanning a choppy sea, something will pop up. The old shooting gallery.
Razorbill.
So in fact, we're on 150.
Right. We've got one to tie,
One to tie,
and one more to
Get the
win.
record.
And the goddamn things won't fly by here and be convenient. Great pin.
Record-breaking bird in the telescope, Arctic Tern.
Yeah, he's beautiful.
Whole group of them on the rocks there.
Look at him.
152. Might also be able to have one or two other things.
Well,
Yes?
Well done.
That's quite a moment.
Your record. You still making records.
well,
your
we're
record
still
is
going
good.
on for 4 hours.
No podium, no medals, no Star-Spangled Banner, just a grave English handshake. And roughly 8,700 birds in the world left for Jim to check off. Hot damn!